and dog gaming.
I will fight with
Alright, welcome to
honor.
Hearthstone. We're going to go Paladin here. So when you're going Paladin, think about cards that benefit from a minion being on the board, because you can often summon your 1/1 minion before playing a card. And also look to hopefully get a weapon or two, get a consecrate, and we'll see how it goes from there. So this first choice, make sure my phone is on silent here. Average 2s or a decent 6. I would actually say this early in the draft, I would probably go Summoner over Alchemist, just because it does give you the benefit on your next minion, but excuse me for yawning. However, we're gonna really hope for better 2s, and we'll go with the Argent Commander. Not crazy about either one of those ones, so we'll go Booty Bay Bodyguard. There's a true silver champion we'll take without question, even though Ogre's a good 6. Or is Ogre a 7? I can't remember. And here we'll probably go 3. Guardian of Kings is okay, but I don't think it's a must. There's a good 2. Can't pass on a good 2, especially when you haven't had one yet. Jungle Panther's a good 3. You can trade for 4s, but I think I'll go Hammer of Wrath here. Gets card draw in there. For me, this is between Reckless Rocketeer and Noble Sacrifice. Guess I'll take Noble Sacrifice. Cult Master all day. A lot of value in Cult Master. Frost Elemental's pretty good. Better than the other 2 options, so we'll go there. Holy Wrath's a little random, but I really don't like these card choices. It's a throwaway pick. Probably go Tiger here. Sword of Justice is very good. Very good, very good. It's definitely between this and Molten Giant. I'm gonna go Sword of Justice. Another weapon, although the Smith is pretty good. I think this is Dark Scale Healer. Get another Booty Bay Bodyguard. Cult Master again. True Silver Champion again, although that's enough of those. We'll take another Cult Master, but we really need some 2s. Like crazy. Need some 2s like crazy. Alright, we have lots of 4s, but 3 of those are the True Silver Champion and 1 is the Hammer of Wrath. Our 5s are Holy Wrath, which is terrible, 2 Booty Bay Bodyguards, Dark Scale, and a Tiger. So it's really between these 2 here. Probably get the Yeti. Look at how many 4s we have though. Alright, here's a good 2. Raid leader's alright, but we gotta get 2s. We need about 4 2s here. I don't think we're gonna get it, but alright, so this is between, I think we'll get Fen Creeper there just because of this mana. I like Silvermoon Guardian, but I don't want another 4. You always get stuck with so many 4s as a Paladin. This is turning into a really slow deck. Really slow. So, guess we'll go Scarlet Crusader. There's another Yeti. Unbelievable. Still no 2s. Another Scarlet Crusader. Another Scarlet Crusader. There's a good 2, although that is a great 4. We have 2 Yetis, 3 Cult Masters. Guess we'll take the silence just to have another 2. Although having a second Hammer of Wrath would be okay. I'm glad we did that because our final choice looks like it's going to be a 4 again. And we'll go Defender Vargas. I don't think this is going to be a very good deck, I'll be honest with you. I think the mana curve is going to get us in so much trouble. So much trouble on the mana curve. I think there were 1 or 2 early choices that maybe could have been made different. You gotta remember you're gonna get so many 4s as a Paladin, but
versus Jaina.
That was
You asked
ridiculous.
for it.
I will fight with honor.
This is a disaster waiting to happen right now.
Well met.
Maybe the mage will get distracted and start trading hero ability. Unbelievable. This is like
Reporting for duty.
your worst nightmare in arena. Slow Paladin deck. Give us a 3. Give us a 3 draw or a 2 draw. Something. She could use her mana crystal if she has a 1. Unbelievable.
Reporting for duty.
Well, next turn we can see what she has put out there. And if it has 4 or less attack, we'll have to get it. With True Silver. If not, I don't know what we'll do. So what's she gonna attack that and no. I don't think we can put that on there. And I think if we drop it, it's not going to even get us the option to cancel it. So.
To battle!
I don't know, folks. I don't know. Alright, well, at least we're getting into the range now where we have things we can play. Turn 5, we can play a taunt that is not killable by the Panther, at least. If she puts a big old baddie out there, we can change its attack to 1.
I wonder.
We're going to take 8 damage from the Panther if she unstelts it this turn, because we'll hit it with our True Silver Champion and try to get some board control.
Murder!
Okay. 2 really good 3s out there. Alright, we need to start using our weapon because we just got the Sword of Justice, which could turn this around for us. Alright, so if we do take out either one of those, injured Blade Master obviously, our play would probably be...
I wonder...
Fin Creeper. Or we could go this, change that to 1.
I wonder...
Or change that to 1, still take that out. Kind of like the way this is going here.
Follow the rule.
Change that to 1.
For justice.
Still take this out, take the hit to our health. Only 2 loss of health, and we can...
Report to quickly.
There we go. Now this next turn possibly could be a decent Cult Master turn if we are going to trade at least 1 minion. That plays out. Okay. Wipe the board. So we've got 6. We could go attack and then equip the Sword of Justice and get Scarlet Knight out.
For justice.
For the crusade!
What would be really fun is to get maybe the Frost Elemental out and have it take benefit from the Sword of Justice. Or we could go Defender of Argus and Silverhand Recruit. Or we could go Fin Creeper and Silverhand Recruit. That would be a 4/7 taunt. Pretty good. Well, with the way our hand started, the fact that we're even in this game is wonderful news. We don't have anything with charge. A little bit of a waste of the freeze, but We'll see what minion she pulls out. As long as it doesn't have charge, we should get one attack in with the Frost Elemental. Alright, so that was a 4-mana fireball.
Reporting for duty.
Kind of going back and forth here. She's got 1 or 2 card advantage on us. She probably will not attack with that summoner because it's allowing her to save mana on the first thing she summons each turn.
What to do? What to do?
She'll use her special ability to take that out. Now she may attack. Nope.
Get down!
Oh my goodness. That's such a waste that it used that Sword of Justice. Why would it do that? Oh. It's very frustrating. Very frustrating. Alright. I actually think we'll go... Let's see.
Let me think.
7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
My shield for Argus!
We don't have to have a true silver champion equipped right now, so we'll do it that way. Ooh. We gotta get some value out of our Cult Master. She does not have many minions. She's got a lot of spells. We're playing right into it right now.
I hope you like my invention.
Drawing more cards. Oh, mercy.
Join or die, or both.
To battle! Into the breach!
Slow match, which, you know, I guess that works with our hand, but... Oh boy. Use your special ability to take the Cult Master out.
Death again!
Let's see, are we going to trade here? That'll do 4. Down to 3, yeah, I think we'll trade.
Join or die, or both.
Gonna get a copy of it.
Join or die, or both.
So we can still...
For justice! To the breach!
downside of that
Reporting
is
for duty.
we won't be able to attack her with the tiger at all. She'll take it out, although if she does take it out first, we'll get to draw another card. Our deck is so weird because it's a slow deck, but it doesn't have that many high value cards, so we're not going to do lots of damage to her.
What to do?
And her spells are taking out most of our cards pretty effectively. This is
The
probably
gates
not
are
going to be a good time to do the Mad Bomber. We can silence that. Or silence one of those.
To battle! For justice!
Wanna blow something up?
Thank you, Mad Bomber. That was
My magic will tear you
about as
apart.
good as I've ever seen you do.
For Nazata.
And do we want a taunt out there? She could have something crazy.
I must move quickly! Reporting for duty. Well met.
Yay for that.
Well played.
Well played.
Alright, so how do we want to take out the taunt? Could do that. Eight, 9, 10, 11 damage. Is there anything we can do to buff the damage? No, but we can go ahead and get a nice taunt out here.
Get behind me. Who's next? Where shall I strike?
Alright, Chuck Wagon. This has been a long match.
Tazdingo! Yes! The gates are open.
Gotta be time for another Cult Master, maybe? How many cards do we have? 6. I don't know if we want to draw more cards. Especially double. We'll start getting to the maximum. Alright. So, if we play this, help us trade against at least one of them.
Hoo-hoo, yeah, you got it! Shall I strike?
Drink with me, friend. Move quickly.
Who's next?
For justice.
Okay. We've got plenty of cards. But we do need to start doing some damage.
Challenge
Test this
accepted.
secret out.
Well played.
For justice.
Never mind. Forget the secret. Okay. I mean, in a lot of ways that was pretty one-sided for us, but it sure took forever. The slow Paladin deck we have with such an awkward start to the match. We'll take another look real quick at our mana curve and explain why here. We just have so many 4s, which is typical of a Paladin deck, but we let it really get out of control. It might have even been worth just taking mediocre cards to not let it get that out of control. Not enough 2s, probably maybe a couple too many 3s, and nothing down here. Maybe we need at least one more strong 6 or even a 7+. Other than that, it's okay. The cards we do have are good. I like our 3s, especially with the Sword of Justice. I like our 2s, other than the Iron Beak, but that does have the silence. 3 True Silver Champions is ridiculous. 2 Yetis is great. 3 Cult Masters, a lot of value. Probably could do with just 2 of them. I think we had all 3 in our hand at one point in that match. Defender of Argus is strong. Holy Wrath worked well for us that time, but it's not a card I really like. 2 average taunts there. The Booty Bay Bodyguard's okay. A good heal. A better taunt with the Fin Creeper. 1 Tiger's good. Argent Commander's good. Frost Elemental's good. So interesting hand, interesting deck we've built here. Let's get one more in, and then I'm probably going to take a break, but I'll continue recording in another time and put this video together here sometime. It's almost the weekend, so probably won't do much over the weekend, but if we don't get it finished before then, at least get it done by early next week.
Uther versus Rexar. Let the hunt begin. I will fight with honor.
Now, a hunter typically has a lot of 2 draws available to him. Okay, there we go. There we go. And even though we have a 1, we probably not going to get the most value out of Noble Sacrifice by throwing it down early, so we'll wait till probably at least turn 5, I would imagine, before we get Noble Sacrifice out. So the hunter's looking at his cards. I think. Come on, Jangum. Come on, Jangum. You've only got 3 to look at. You can handle it. 1? You might want to do 1, looking at it. Alright. So round 1, we'll go ahead and put our ooze out. It's a hunter, so we're not going to save it for a weapon. It doesn't make sense. We probably wouldn't even if we were playing a warrior, because it's important to get a good 2 out early, especially in arena. Then on round 2, most likely we'll just summon our Silverhand Recruit. Two for a 2 trade. Now Now on turn 4 we have the option of going with our Yeti, which is a... Oh, sorry, this will be turn 3. We'll do Divine Shield. Turn 4 we'll have option of Yeti, or could do Hammer of Wrath if there's something that's easy to remove with 3 damage. I don't think we saw Hammer of Wrath last match. It must have been in our final 4 or 5 cards that we hadn't gotten to yet. Alright, so he put down the Summoner. Nothing we can do.
For the crusade!
The battle!
He's gonna get a 5 mana minion for a 4 mana cost right here. That's just the way it goes. Hopefully it'll be one that has 3 health and doesn't have charge. Which there's not a whole lot of 5 mana minions with 3 health, I don't think. So we're probably...
Put this apple on your head.
What's he gonna summon on top of it? Hopefully it'll take out our Silverhand Recruit and not take our shield off. The Knife Juggler's knife will come out if he summons something on top of it. So we're looking at definitely want to get Knife Juggler off the table if we can. Oh, he doesn't have anything else to summon, so we can go ahead and take that off. We don't have to. So our choices here, we can just take it off and take the shield off and put our Yeti down, or we can do 3 damage, take it out, draw a card, and then just go 4 damage to him. And that leaves the Summoner up is the only problem. I think we're going to really clear... See what we draw, alright. I think we're just going to really clear his side here, that way he doesn't have the ability to summon a 6 mana minion for 5. So we don't have a lot of strength, obviously. He can clear it with 1 spell if he wants, 1 scatter shot or whatever it's called, multi-shot. A little bit of a waste there on multi-shot, but he does take the damage off, which is what he's looking for there. So probably taunt here. Because it actually does more damage than a Yeti, so might as well put a taunt out. The other option would be to put like a 3, like another Scarlet Crusader out and summon, but I think I like this play for here. Turn 6 we can do Yeti summon, we can do our 2 3s. Probably wouldn't want another taunt that soon. We'll see how this goes. We could do Holy Wrath on something, roll the dice on Holy Wrath, and then throw our secret up. Still pretty good there. Huh. So maybe we'll just go ahead and put another taunt up. And there is True Silver, which is nice, but at turn 6 we don't have any 2s, which is kind of the story of this deck. We don't have any 2s. We did it quick. Maybe he didn't notice that a secret went up. I'm sure he did, but so we're at 24 health, almost entirely from his steady shot. Maybe entirely. So he can trade there if he wants to. Oh, but he can't. And that is so much value for us. Just destroyed a 6 mana cost with a 1 mana spell. I don't see that kind of value often happen, so that is awesome. I think what we'll do here is go ahead and get True Silver out, and then get our Shattered Sun.
Let me think.
The other thing we could do is... Okay, the other thing we could do is this.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
The reason why I decided to do that is because we are playing a hunter, so I don't think there's a lot that he can do about 3 decent sized minions on the board. I think this puts him in a pretty defensive position here on, even though we've hit the 8 mana spot on turn 8. He's going to have to try to piece together a defense here. So we'll have to trade the Yeti or use True Silver. We would take 2 damage from that. I think that's what we want to do though, because we want to keep the Yeti on the table. If we do this, we can also summon Divine Shield.
For justice!
But it's going to be 2 damage to us, but it's going to be 7 damage to him.
Push
So
forward.
kind of like that trade-off. And again, we've got about, let's see, we've got 10 damage plus our weapon 14 damage. So we're 2 turns away from ending it if he, for some reason, doesn't have the cards to put up a good defense. We have our current weapon and then another one sitting. So we'll use our weapon here probably regardless, even if he doesn't have a minion that makes sense to use it against. Unless it's got taunt, we'll just hit him with it, heal ourselves, damage him, and then as part of our 9 mana next turn, most likely we'll go Fen Creeper True Silver since we don't have a taunt out. But if he puts something out there we want to roll the dice on, we could do Holy Wrath. Of course, if he... Yeah, that'll be... I think we'll just hit that. I mean, 5 damage, but we have a Sword of Justice now, so... Let's see what happens. Does it not attack him then? No, it still hits him. Okay. Alright, so now we have the Sword of Justice. So we can go Sword of Justice, 3 plus 5 is 8, and then this turns into a 4/7 Fen Creeper. I guess the other question though is, do we want to trade, or do we want to take the chance that he could buff up these snakes? I don't think it's going to happen.
Push forward. Join or die.
Your magic shall not save you.
To Northrend!
Join or die. Push forward.
Well played.
I apologize. I think there was a issue with the audio, the recording there at the end of that last match. For you watching this, no time has passed, but for me it's been several days since the last match in Arena. 3 days, I think. Maybe 2. I don't know, 2 or 3. Lost track. But through the magic of screen capturing, video editing, it will hopefully go together here very seamlessly. It's a good time to kind of look at our deck, be reminded of the minions and spells we have. Mostly for me, as I am preparing to continue this run with the Paladin deck that we put together. Really like the 4s here. As usual, Paladins have strong 4s, and these are neutral, but Chillwind Yeti, 2 and 3 Cult Masters. Lots of value there. Defender of Argus. Of course, Hammer of Wrath comes into play, and 3 True Silver Champions. Just really strong 4s. Don't know why we would have gotten Holy Wrath. Must not have been good choices there. A couple of taunt cards. Okay, so the 5s are 5 and 6s are pretty good. At least the Tiger and 2 6s are pretty good. So this is an odd deck. Must have been doing pretty good. It's 2-0. Remember a lot about our first couple of matches, but we're gonna keep it rolling here and hope that whatever was going well for us continues to do so.
Uther versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
I will fight with honor.
So we really went from bad to worse there on starting hand. (2-1) is a terrible 2 for early game.
Well met.
Well, we have a somewhat decent 3 draw now. So we'll just go special
Reporting for
ability
duty.
on 2, and then we have a Scarlet Knight for 3 most likely, unless there's something we're just feeling really compelled to
I
silence.
hope you like my invention.
Actually tempted to play Ooze here over the Scarlet Crusader. Now we'll go Scarlet Crusader. Just for the mana.
The battle.
Make things easier for us on mana. We can go Ooze next turn and hit our special ability. We can also go True Silver Champion, or hopefully draw a really good 4 card. So he's going to go ahead and take off this shield and then trade here, which is fine. Really don't mind that. We get in the damage. We draw a really solid,
The battle.
and we've got battle control. So we'll take that setup. Let's see what he comes back with on his part of turn 4. Chillwind Yeti's so strong, trades so well against
Where
many
shall I
4s.
strike?
So we obviously don't have enough attack between the 2 of these to take down the Druid of the Claw. One option we have is we could put a Cult Master out there, trade both of our minions, but he still would be alive, so that doesn't really seem like a good play. I think we'll actually go True Silver Champion, take the damage, and it's unusual in a Paladin deck. We don't have anything to buff anyone, and there's not much of that in this whole deck, I don't believe, so normally there you might be able to get your Silver Hand recruit a little buffed up, and that would help, but he's going to take the damage here and go ahead and take our Yeti off. Does leave him with 3 mana.
both red! For justice! Victory!
So my decision there to, instead of using a minion to take out his taunt, we use the True Silver Champion. I know we've got more weapons that we'll draw soon, most likely. And that way we again have board control. We're still 9 health ahead. So taking a little bit more damage. The fact that you healed 2 back, that was an even swap there. Freezing this minion does not take off its Divine Shield. So at 7, one thing we could do is go ahead and freeze his back. And let's see if there's not a better option. We could put another Yeti up. We could do a Cult Master and just go ahead and trade here just to draw a card. We could go Taunt, but I think this is the one that I like the best.
To battle!
By freezing his minion, he won't be able to attack with it this turn, so we'll be able to decide how we want to deal with it. One possible thing we could do is put down a Cult Master, attack with our Argent Commander, and then trade Silverhand Recruit. We'd still have our Argent Commander alive without the shield, and we'd be free to attack the Elemental with our Elemental against whatever else he puts down. Let's see if he plays a minion or a spell or a combination of both.
Join or die, or both.
My shield for Argus! Victory or death! To battle!
In hindsight, not the right time to play Cult Master. It still will probably lead to card draw because you got to take these taunt cards out before he's vulnerable. But we might as well have just played a Chillwind Yeti there. And he is going to take the Cult Master out. So again, that's a mistake there.
Truth is my shield.
See what we draw here.
To battle!
So we do 10 damage here. We could do 13 damage.
I wonder.
Victory or into the breach! To battle! Move quickly! Reporting for duty.
Sort of preparing for, just in case he has some sort of crazy move here. We held back our Hammer of Wrath. And, let's see what he's able to play with only 4 health left. We just need to get one more hit through. And we can use our Hammer of Wrath to finish him off.
I must safeguard the land.
He still has 5 mana. He's got a little work to do, but he's getting there. He is going to need something with Taunt unless he can clear the board, though. he could take out our... Yeah, he's just going to armor up.
Let me think.
Alright, so right now we're doing 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This would give us 9, which would get 1 through each, still have 4 life. So we've still got work to do.
Join or die, or both.
The battle! Into the breach! The battle!
I must move quickly.
Drink with me, friend.
Alright, so we did some work there. Got a lot of cards in our hand, and he's got a lot of cards in his hand, but he's at 2 health. Unfortunately, we didn't get a weapon. I was hoping that at that point we would get one of our true silvers and would be able to end the game with that, but we still have a
Where shall I strike?
significant
Where
health
shall I
advantage.
strike?
Alright, let's see. This could be up to 4 attack.
I wonder.
It could be up to 5 attack.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
My shield for Argus!
For justice! I must move quickly!
Alright, let's see how this plays out. We've still got 2 shots left on the Sword of Justice, which is going to give our minions we summon a +1/+1. Our weapon is now gone, so it's a good thing we went ahead and used it.
Well played.
And there's the end of that. So it got a little hairy at the end. Just a matter of figuring out how to finish him off in the most effective way, but still being a little bit safe there. So this deck rolls on. It's at 3 wins right now and is playing well. Have 2 daily quests right now, and I think that's from the fact that I went camping with my family and was away and didn't play at all, so didn't get dailies done. So I guess the daily quests do build up. Since there's 3 slots, I'm assuming you technically could get 3 daily quests built up and do them all on the same day. So that's interesting, something I hadn't known, as I have been playing every day and finishing the dailies pretty much each day. So it's interesting to find that out. See if this Paladin deck can continue to get some good work in.
Uther versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Potentially one of the better starting hands we've had in some time, at least that I remember with this deck. We've got 2 solid 2s.
I don't have enough mana.
Wanna blow something up?
Job's done.
Mad Bomber. He's going to do 3 damage randomly to all available characters. That includes minions and heroes. In this case, there was only heroes available for him to hit. He hit him twice, me once. So he's going to put an ooze down here. We will trade and put our own ooze down. Interesting. That's all I can say is interesting.
For the crusade!
We've got 2 3-1s on the board there, Mage. You can take out the ooze with your hero ability, but that'll just leave you 2 mana and a Scarlet Crusader staring you down. Of course, turn 4 we've got the Yeti. Or if we know we can get 1 card draw trade, we'll do Cult Master.
I wonder.
What else can she put down here?
Join or die.
Job's done.
And she'll probably take out our Crusader here, but the only way I really know how to play this deck we've put together is to basically just go at the opponent. So we don't know what the secret is. We're going to find out first if it's a... Okay. So we're testing the secret here.
Job's done.
Say it's a counterspell. It may have been nice there to pull out the taunt card here, but what are we gonna do? If we do 4 attack to this, we just trade there.
I wonder.
Just doesn't feel like that's the best thing to do. I think we go Holy Wrath, because we're going to find out this counterspell. Alright, it still costs us mana, so what we're going to do here is we're going to attack directly to the mage. She can trade with one of these with her Frost Elemental. Now she's got a Frost Elemental and War Golem. We need to draw something here. That doesn't help us so much. That just does not help us so much.
Let me think. For justice!
Drink with me, friend.
That's not a valid target.
So with that card, you have to return a friendly minion if you have one out there.
Reporting for duty.
I don't want to return a friendly minion, so I'm going to have to play it later. Now, if she doesn't put a taunt down, that puts the War
We must
Golem
cleanse the Sunwell.
in a position where we can at least get rid of it. see, what else are we going to do? We've got 8, so we'll probably go Taunt here. She could take it out with this, and then we'll go Divine Shield. Scarlet Crusader. That'd be 5, 6, 7, 8. We could go... Yeah, I think that's the play.
For justice! For justice!
We take 5 damage here. We'll get a 20 health.
Get behind me.
For the crusade!
Now the question here is,
To battle!
don't we want this to have 5 health when it attacks our taunt? I think we do.
Drink with me, friend.
For justice!
Reporting for duty. Job's done.
So this mage has us in a really bad spot. Don't know if we're going to make it out of this.
Get down!
That helps tremendously. We now can trade here. As long as nothing else weird happens. That's GG. That's the problem with mages. If you let them have any kind of board control where they're doing damage to you or forcing you to do damage yourself with weapons, they pull out those spells and it's GG. I may be getting a little bit too much in the habit of damaging myself with those weapons instead of finding ways to get out of situations with minions. In a lot of games it works out fine, but then sometimes it seems to
The light shall bring victory.
be a snake
I
bite.
will fight with honor.
So we're going first here. Not much better. With a priest, you definitely want to trade as much as you can. Don't want to leave their minions on the battlefield injured because they obviously can just heal them back up with both spells and their hero ability. Plus 2 health or 2 mana.
Reporting for duty.
Turn 3, we've got some options. He's being ridiculous with this. We're gonna have to go Aldo or Peacekeeper here.
Is someone injured?
Unless, of course, we draw the owl. Okay.
Follow the rule.
We're still not in a great position, but
To battle.
he can heal that up like crazy. In fact, we should have just not attacked until we had enough on the board to kill it. Although it would be a little bit of a waste to heal that. It does get a card draw though. What are we doing? Playing right into his plan here. Alright. Chillwind Yeti is probably the play to go here on turn 4. We can,
I must consider.
he can heal it up to 4. draw cards, and then
Last warning.
if we hit it again, he'd be able to heal it up to 3. Turn 5, we've got a Stealth Tiger, or we could go Scarlet Crusader with our Silverhand Recruit, unless we top deck something good.
Is someone injured?
He's about to draw a bunch of cards. We're just going to have to win on overall playing better, because he's going to have access to way more cards than we will. And typically that means victory. I think it's safe to say he's not going to trade, though, with our the Northshire Cleric here. Alright, we can get a taunt up. So I think being at 4 health is fine if we do this either way.
I wonder.
Last warning. Last warning. Job done.
8 hands in his 8 cards in his hand. Obviously we only have 5. And he's got 5 cards less in his deck.
I must consider.
We have some choices here now. That's a great card for right now for him. Be great to get silence.
For the crusade!
Reporting for duty.
We're gonna have to deal with this Drake next turn. I'd like to be able to put a Cult Master down when we trade with it. Unless it's, let's see what he does here. It's going to take some combination of 3 of our minions, it looks like.
I must consider.
Although only 2 of them would have to die with the Divine Shield on Scarlet Crusader. But he's got 6 mana, so he can certainly play something nasty on the board. He has probably pretty decent removal as a priest. And can pull some other shenanigans.
I must consider.
But tentatively we're looking at some combination of Cult Master, Divine Shield, although we do have this charge available. That's why the Yeti is such a good card against a priest. It falls in between Shadow Word, Pain, and Death. It's one of those few cards that has 4 attack that can't be targeted by either. So let's see what he does here.
Choose quickly.
It's probably the right play. Oh, interesting. We're going to be able to take it out. We'll be able to clear his side of the table if we so choose. We can take this out with Divine Shield, and then take this out with this Divine Shield.
Join or die.
So our plans for using Cult Master there totally changed, but that's an opportunity we have to take and at least swing the tables a little bit here. Hopefully get a couple hits on him and catch up in the life race. But what's even more important is just having control of the battlefield, having the right tempo set, and trying to come out on top here against Ektrick the Priest. Turn 8.
I love my new recipe.
Interesting. Interesting.
Join
Or die.
the battle.
I think this is our play.
My shield for Argus. Victory or death.
We have True Silver now, which is probably worth playing soon. Might pair that with the Stranglethorn Tiger according to how things develop. And if we can hit him directly with the True Silver, that would be ideal to heal ourselves by 2 points of life per hit. We're getting a little low on life.
I wonder.
We do have him down to a more reasonable amount of card selection. We can draw a card here. We can also draw a card if he's not able to come up with a spell to attack the Cult Master. With 4 attack, it does limit his options somewhat. He could go Shadow Word Death here, but I don't know if that's a card he necessarily, without knowing what we have, would want to play Shadow Word Death on, although it looks like he might. Ah, interesting. Don't know how many mind controls he has in his deck, but we'll take that one for sure. Man, if we just had Consecration, huh? Well, it's very much a situation here where we probably will trade there, so that we can get the card draw. We do have Silence if we wanted to go that way, and we also have 3 damage, draw a card. If we trade there,
Into the breach.
I think that is what we'll do. We'll get healing here. Or we can go, I like this.
For justice.
If it helps us clear, we got Hammer of Wrath and Frost Elemental to do a little cleanup, start a next turn. We have Silence available now, healing to everything, another Cult Master for more card draw. We're sitting in a decent place right now. Our life resource is now in a more advantageous place than his, so everything is looking okay. Let's see what he pulls up. Again, we don't know how many mind controls he has, but our deck is really not built with any huge bombs that if he mind controlled it would just be the end of the world. Now the timing of it could be critical, but any one particular card isn't necessarily going to be devastating. And then with card draw, we're also out of stealth. Mass Dispel. He can heal himself by 2 here. No reason to play Cult Master now, for this next turn at least. Nothing to clean up with Hammer of Wrath.
For justice.
We have 10. Go 5 and 8. And that.
For Najatar.
For the crusade!
Reporting for duty.
Again, we don't have any of the, or not many, I think I can say any, I don't think we have any of the normal buffing cards that the Paladin deck has in it. So that makes reinforce our hero ability not probably quite as strong as it typically is in a Paladin deck. Let's see what else he can put down. It helps him tremendously because it takes off the Divine Shield. We'll trade here. First we'll get the Cult Master out.
Join or die, or both.
Join
Reporting
or
for
die.
Where shall I strike?
For justice.
So we just need 5 more attack against him and we've got a game over. One thing we've saved obviously is our Frost Elemental. If something big or nasty comes out, we can at least freeze it for a round.
You have best.
Well played.
So there's our 4th win. Finished a daily. Let's see how close we are on that other daily. Surely we cast some spells that match. Actually, I don't know that we did. Alright, 4 wins. We'll take that. Like the previous match against the mage, that match against the priest, we were able to get control of the battlefield, not using weapons so much, but just using our minions and selecting the right minion at the right time, and that usually leads to victory.
Jaina!
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
Yeah, we'll take a complete reshuffle here. With mages, their hero abilities, of course, Fireball does 1 damage, so you just have to kind of count on if you leave anything out on the board with 1 hit point left that it's going to be gone. That includes your Silver Hand recruits. If they want to just trade with you, they can always use their 2 mana to take away your recruit.
Well met.
So we end up with a fairly poor early game draw with no 2s. So he has 3 damage on the board. This taunt has 4 health. So just to get something up to stay kind of relevant here, it may be worth putting the Silverback Patriarch, coining into the Silverback Patriarch. If we put a Silverhand Recruit, Mage will just use 2 mana potentially to attack there, and they'll attack directly with the Murloc. So we're going to go ahead and do that and see what the Mage does. Not knowing what she's going to do, this Silverback Patriarch really counters both of these very well. With 3 hit points, it does 1 damage, which is enough to counteract both of them. So trying to get some card draw, the Mage is. And we'll just go ahead and put one of these down because we have got 2 of them in our hand now. So now if he wants, he can, yeah, get some card draw there. It's a good play. And then he can trade Murloc to get our taunt card out of the way. He still has 4 mana. Let's see what 2 mana would take away our shield.
Mind if I roll knee?
And that's what I would expect. So now anything we attack is going to not only get a kill for us, but also destroy our minion. Unless we want to return it to our hand, but I don't think we do.
Join or die.
If we are going to trade, we could put Cult Master down here.
I wonder.
It actually does pretty well against both of these. And then I think we want to go ahead
Or die.
and take out this guy. Just because he does 2 damage, we don't want to let him be the one that takes out the Cult Master. So I think that is what we'll do. We get a card draw out of it. Now, what they can do is, if they really want, they could fireball our Cult Master and then attack here and trade, or summon something else perhaps. Looks like that is going to be what they do. And with 3 mana, what are they able to draw? That's a great card. Droopy the Mage seems like they kind of know what they're doing here. Alright, so at 5, we could go Sordid Justice, and then this would be a 4/3. 4/3. It's kind of nice.
Drink with me, friend.
And then we could go Yeti and recruit next turn. Looks like he's going to silence perhaps. Nope. Yep. The problem with putting a 2/2 recruit down is can trade with either of these and it would not kill him, and it would buff the ghoul up even more. So we're going to just hold off. If she... Let's see what spell she uses. Again, buffs up the ghoul. Figured that the secret was going to be to get a copy of whatever we summon, so we are going to, in that case, play our lowest minion available and unfortunately buff this ghoul up even more. Ridiculous.
Let me think.
Let's see. If we play the Scarlet Crusader don't think that works.
Let me think.
We'll go ahead and get everything we can out of the Sword of Justice. Alright. We can trade here, unfortunately. And we pretty much have to because we can't take the risk of it getting buffed up anymore. And then live to see another turn. Hope we get some good draws. We're gonna have to use our True Silver Champion. We're just getting so low on health. It's not gonna end well if we're not careful. Man, this mage has got so many cards, and everything I've done, she's had an answer for, an effective one.
My shield for Argus!
Goodness.
It's time for a little blood. My shield for Argus! Job's done.
It's hard for me to envision how this is going to end well. There's a loss. That mage deck, I tell you what, that mage had some good cards come out. Good draw, good draft, good draw. Some luck there, but obviously knew what they were doing. We need to get to at least 5 wins on this Paladin deck, though. It's a decent Paladin deck. It doesn't have enough. It doesn't have any of the some of the good Paladin cards are missing, and not doesn't have many bombs in it, but it's a good enough. It's at least a 5-win deck, so we're gonna win this one. That's our thought going into it. We also have too many 4s. There's a lot of time when we're choosing, and a lot of the choices are 4, so a little mana restraint there. And we've gotten some horrible starting hands.
Drink with me, friend. Reporting for duty.
We don't have many options right now. We're just playing what we can play to stay in the match here early. If he wants to use a special ability here, and he probably will, he can take this off the table and still have 3-1 here with this guy. I'm really tempted to play a recruit here and let the recruit and the owl and just find a way to trade between the two of them, but
Give me a quest.
It's not worth the chance. So we went ahead and did that so that we would only take 2 damage to our Yeti instead of 3. We'll see if it pays off.
Where shall I strike?
We could change this attack to 1. Or we could do 3 damage to it and just go ahead and trade. Let's see. That would leave 3. That would leave 2, so all we're going to have is that.
Reporting for duty.
It's not how we'd like to start the 6th round, but I think it was the best option available to us.
I'm ready. I'm not ready.
Let's see what spell he casts here. Okay.
Follow the rule.
I don't know. Now he's going to have spell damage +1, so unfortunately our Peacekeeper, his time here may be short. Yeah. Without the spell damage it would have been 3 damage. And now he pulls out the big hitter. Six, and freeze it. Or we could go 6/6 and stealth.
Let me think.
That's a 7/7. Almost don't really want to give him that one to attack, because he'll just be able to trade and take it off. Although it would, if he does that, it would keep him from... If he attacks that 4/4, he's going to have 2 life left.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
We'll take our chances there.
I must move quickly.
Alright, so next turn we feel comfortable going True Silver Champion. In fact, we could do Charge and True Silver Champion, hopefully keep control of the battlefield and start to turn this match around and get our 5th win. Depends on the spells he still has available. Let's see.
To Northrend! Victory or death!
That would be 8 damage. 8 damage, folks. Just not willing to do it.
For justice.
Just not willing to do it. If it wasn't 8 damage, if it was 4 damage, 6 damage even, I would have done it. 8 damage, it's only would be 6 at the end because of getting 2 health, but I just can't do that. We still are in okay position moving into this next round. We have a taunt sitting here. Another Cult Master for more card draw. We can create taunts if we want. We may even go taunt and then do Defender of Argus between our commander and our bodyguard and give them both +1/1 in taunt. So he has 2 Ironbark protectors here.
Drink with me, friend. To Northrend! Victory or death!
For justice.
Reporting for duty.
I think that was the best way to go about that transaction there. We've seen 2 Ironbarks. Hopefully that's all he's got in his deck. I'm tired of them.
The gates are open. Tas dingo! Yes!
So one play here is to get a Cult Master down and buff these 2 guys up. We can take out 1 taunt. I think that's what we're gonna do. This may swing the advantage back to him a little bit. I don't know. 4.
My shield for Argus! Victory or death! To battle! Challenge accepted! Victory or death!
I must move quickly.
Alright, we'll take it. We have gone through some of his taunts. He has a taunt heavy deck, at least it seems that way the last few cards. He's had 4 taunts in a row he's played. Waiting to see his big spells that he's been holding back, perhaps. There's another big old taunt. Good grief. Minions may have to silence that and start attacking this fool.
Get behind me.
Actually, we will trade. Let's see, 3, 6. Trade is here.
Reporting for duty. The breach!
Went ahead and decided to trade mostly because the Cult Master is still out, so that's value for getting the card draw. We've got a lot of damage on the board. Of course, he has 3 Iron Barks in his hand. Why not? Makes sense to me. Perfect sense to me. Alright, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could trade a bunch of cards. Still have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. With True Silver, it should be game over here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we want to trade an even number then if we're going for game over.
I'll take him out.
The battle! Well played.
Alright, the Riddler, GG. That was a good game. That was a good game. So we're at 17 of 40 on our Spellmaster. We might have to go play a unranked match as a mage and just get all spells. Just to get through that daily. Alright, 5 wins. Let's keep this rolling. Well, as I think I said earlier, thinking about this Paladin deck, 5 wins I'm feeling pretty content with. 6 would be great. We're kind of getting in the money at that point where we potentially pay for the arena or get a very cheap pack of cards, either way you want to look at it.
Uther versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! I will fight with honor.
Actually, I'm going to hold on to this 3. Not that I think it's a very good actual 3, but I don't want to take the chance of having nothing, which is what we're just about at here.
Well met.
It's tough to start off with such a poor starting hand, which the deck we have only has a couple of legitimate early cards to play. There's a Murloc coming out.
Greetings. Reporting for duty.
You're not going to waste that on... Oh, wow. Okay.
For the crusade!
If we can get him to use that Fiery War Axe again, and even though he's going to get to trade a 2 for a 3, to have that Fiery War Axe gone, I would take it. We do have a Yeti coming up for. See what he does. He may have another way. Boy, we want to get that off the table. He's gonna do it. Now, if worse comes to worse, which it may, in fact, that he can put something down with charge right now is a huge advantage, but if nothing else, we'll silence that thing. So he can go there and then there. He can take it out and keep that on the table. So we may go ahead and silence it. We're one turn away from being able to take it out. The question is, though, what do we play here if we're not going to silence it? We could go... I think we just go ahead and silence it and quit playing around.
Reporting for duty.
So he was counting on having charge here with whatever he plays. Now he no longer has charge. For the love, feel free to use your fiery war axe to take out one of our little pesky minions here.
One shot, one kill.
What's he gonna do? Return it to his hand? Is that what he's doing? Huh. He's just going early damage here.
Get down!
Playing very aggressive, which makes sense. Warrior deck. It's a lot of fun to play that way. I think we'll go Mad Bomber here, and then Defender. Got a 1 in 3 chance.
Wanna blow something up?
You're kidding me. Alright, now we're gonna go...
My
Defender.
shield for Argus!
We still have Argent Commander. We also have Holy Wrath if there's something that we just want to take a chance with, try to get off the table.
The gates are open.
Might be interesting to use it against that, actually. If we don't do any good damage, though, we're then stuck with just hitting this up. But, because the other thing we could do is put Cult Master down and trade both of our minions and get 2 card draw.
Let me think.
Could have been better, but it wasn't too bad.
Into the breach! Reporting for duty.
Trade potential next turn, so Cult Master's in the back of our mind here. Alright, he's able to take this out. Takes more damage though. He still has 5 mana to put something down. This may be where we have to use Argent Commander. It's gonna have 3 attack now. I wish we could put Cult Master down, but I think we gotta... Well, let's see. Trade... We still look good, and we can put... Equip a weapon. Cult Master's only gonna get 1 turn. Well, let's see. The other thing we could do is go ahead and put our taunt down. I think we will. Because that gives Cult Master potential of drawing another card, and we need them right now. We're still looking at turn 9. Be able to do both Hammer of Wrath and True Silver. That's a good play. We're going to probably have to Hammer of Wrath it. We got to draw 2 cards out of the Cult Master. It's a pretty good deal. We're going to save this ooze. Three, and then summon a 2/2. I think that's right.
Reporting for duty.
For justice!
I hate to waste the Sword of Justice on taking out a minion like that, but this is a very critical point in the match, and I don't want to take chances by leaving. See, this would have been a 5-5 if we had left that. That would have been a 6-6. Alright, so we've got 4, 6, 4, 6, hit it, trade it.
Join or die!
To Northrend! Victory or death!
We don't need to trade it. And we actually can go
Battle!
here and sort of justice it. I don't know that we need to do that.
To battle!
Yeah, I do want to do that. Simply for the card draw. Put us down to 15 health, but we don't have big minions in our hand right now, so we're probably going to have to True Silver Champion. Alright, ooze incoming. Let's see what he does with that Arcanite. Is he going to take out our... No matter what, we're using ooze right now.
Well played.
You're playing against a warrior. Unless the ooze came out in the beginning and you played it on turn 1 with coin or turn 2 because it was just the only low card you had. Other than that scenario, hold on to that ooze because late, or a lot of situations like that, you're just going to throw it out and kill that warrior weapon. So 6 wins, we're feeling very good now. Alright, let's go for number 7. My understanding is 7 is break-even time in terms of money. I don't know if guaranteed is a little too strong of a word in this case, but I think you're pretty much guaranteed to at least break even on gold. Again, I think there could be exceptions to that, like if you were to get 2 packs or a ton of dust or something, but I think that's pretty much the case at 7 wins.
I will fight with honor.
Just rolling the dice here to get a better lower card here. Get our ooze out or one of our other 2s. Nope, we do get our Crusader out, but that's about it. So against a priest, again, you want to take out minions because they can heal them back up. So you don't want to do half trades where you damage them one round and try to finish them the next round. It usually doesn't work out for you when you're playing a priest. But I don't think we want to coin into anything early here. See what he does on round 2. Most likely we'll go Silverhand Recruit unless we're feeling very desperate and we have to go Scarlet Crusader.
Reporting for duty.
Now we can go Scarlet Crusader, or we can coin into Yeti, which having a Yeti out turn 3 is...
What does the future hold?
Never been bad. He's gonna attack twice. It's 4 damage.
Let me think. The battle!
He may be boosting this guy up. We're gonna...
Pay attention, class.
Okay, interesting. Let's see what he does here. He may just not attack at all. damage to him with this. Okay. We gonna attack?
To battle!
He's going to start casting spells and getting his little minions out. What we may need to do, and we might should have coined into this, is just taking a chance on Holy Wrathing one of the two. We may do this next turn if we're still in a decent position with minions. Or if we're going to trade even just one, we may go Cult Master here and get a card draw. We can put our secret down if we end up doing that. Why would he attack there? Okay, that's a pretty good play. Pretty good play there from the priest. I truly don't know what to do here. We don't have anything that has charge. If we take out this guy with Holy Wrath, it's such a waste. He'll heal it back up to 3/3. And then if we're not careful, he'll heal it back up to 3/5. With 5 mana, all we could do is put out a Scarlet Crusader, which would do 3 damage, and a Recruit, which would do 1 damage. It's not necessarily enough. I don't know, it's against my better judgment here. We also could coin into Noble Sacrifice. Let's see how much mana. If he does a heal, that would leave 4 mana, and it would at least limit the size of a minion he could get out right now. Turn 6, we can freeze something, or we can get Chill Wind and another Recruit out. Yeti! Alright, let's see what he does.
I must consider.
He can easily trade here. I don't know that he'd want to do that. He's going to want to use a spell to take this shield off.
Your magic shall not save you.
Now he can trade. Unfortunately, he traded with that one. No, he's not going to want to trade this with anything he can trade with it. He still has 2 mana though. Let's see what he can do. Shadow Word Pain. I think that's a 3 mana, isn't it? I'm not sure, but he'd love to cast another spell right now.
I must consider. I must choose quickly.
I am ready to learn.
It was a good play.
I'll never tell.
So he chose. He got to choose, and it's probably a good play. Alright, so we can go True Silver, another Recruit. That way we could at least take out this obnoxious guy and this. Or we could go Yeti and just trade or not trade there. That doesn't make sense. Go Cult Master, get card draw is probably not good. We could freeze a character. I think the best option here to try to pull our bootstraps and try to get back into this one.
Reporting for duty.
We've got to get that off the battlefield.
To battle!
Before this match is over, before he has totally wiped the floor with us. Chaos 5 and his priest.
Medic!
If we don't take this guy out by the start of next turn, he will be a 4/7 again. So we'll have to Holy Wrath him. That's 5 more damage, though. It'll be at least 11 health, even if we do get a decent... Ugh. Well, I don't know that makes sense now. 4... Oh. It's just brutal. I think we've got to try. Jeez.
For justice! Reporting for duty.
Sometimes it just doesn't work out for you. And this match is looking like one of those times. We're most likely going to have to go either commander or elemental to either freeze something or charge and take it out.
Silvermoon shall not fall.
Alright, 3. We could do 3 and 5, or 4 and 3. Let's see, 4 and 3. Change somebody's attack to 1. 1/1 taunt.
My shield for Argus! To battle! Job done.
I don't think we're going to survive this, ladies and gentlemen. If we could survive, if there was any way to survive, it would get interesting fast, as he's going to have limited card draw. Why on earth would you take control of that?
The light protects me.
He's going to still have, even if we trade with those two, he's still going to have 2 damage. That would leave us 3. Not a lot else we could do. 4. Let's see. Who would we silence? Probably that one. Alright, so...
Last warning!
Doesn't matter which one. We just got to take the ones out with the most health.
To Northrend! Victory or death!
Let's see. All right. Okay, so if we trade here or here and maybe just attack him.
Join or die!
Victory or death! Job done.
Are we going to live through this turn? That is the question. He has 1 card. that helps.
Get behind me. Join or die, or both.
Victory or death!
Who's next?
Alright, we got 1 health. We have 1 health, folks. Alright. We still need to be careful here, but we can start getting some health back with the True Silver Champion.
Let me
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright.
I'll take him out.
We have 6, so I think we want to go.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
victory or death! I must move quickly. Reporting for duty.
We should have used this. I don't know why we didn't. We would have given us 2 more health.
Well played.
Demands retribution.
What a way to go out. If we had used our True Silver, we'd have had 1 health for 1 more turn. But we wouldn't have been able to take him out in the next turn, so it would have been game over anyway. But that is, that's what they call frustrating right there. We really should have punished him because he went all in at the beginning. And if you play smart, you can usually turn that around on him. So we got 110, 20, 135 gold. Not quite break even. Basically 15 gold for a pack of cards. See what we got in our pack. Alright, 2 of the same card, wouldn't you know it. Okay, thanks for watching. As always, hope you've enjoyed it. And I'm sure we will have another one of these up.
Bye bye, Nods.